Hello friends, कैसे हैं? How are you guys? So in today's video, first of all, in today's video we're not going to cover any session. ठीक है. This is more importantly with respect to the strategy that you have to follow for the next 3 months. Since in between our last lecture and today's this video, you already know that exam has been postponed to 4th of October, and between that I was getting a lot of calls and mails asking for what to do now, how to go with current affairs. See, you guys panic a lot, first of all. So, this particular video I'm making just to release the pressure, okay, to ease you guys. So, please watch this very sincerely and very carefully. We will be dealing with a lot of positive things for sure, okay. So, first thing first, most of the emails and calls that I have got, you guys were asking about how to go with CA now. So you were already going with current affairs preparation, isn't it? Let us say, for the sake of argument, that UPSC or you would have appeared on 31st May for prelims, correct? So at least till April you were having in your mind that you should be preparing for current affairs. Now since the exam has got shifted to October first week, so definitely by the same logic you should be preparing till August. Now in the market there are so many rumors, so many things like UPSC must have prepared the question paper already, blah blah blah. See, this is first of all none of your business. Okay, why the hell you should actually think on this? If that way you can think to that level, you can also think about the question that UPSC will be asking, right? So this is all foolishness. First of all, behave like a sincere aspirant and just do your job, and that is to not speculate things which has no base. Okay. Secondly, as you know that after this pandemic बहुत ज़्यादा करंट अफेयर में है नहीं कवर करने के लिए. Hardly there are important stuffs, right, that anyway I am covering and I will be covering. So why the hell you have to worry so much about कि अब क्या होगा, अब तो ये हो जाएगा या वो हो जाएगा. कुछ नहीं हो रहा, nothing is changing. If exam is happening in October, just prepare yourself till August. ठीक है, this has to be clear, this must be clear actually. ठीक है. Next thing, next is with respect to my sessions. So till now, see, I was initially, when things were normal, accordingly I had prepared the plan कि 12 session करना है, and this is when I will end it up. But then as you know, things got changed. Actually world over change हो गया, तो हमारा तो कुछ नई बात नहीं है. See, why I am little slow in giving you these sessions, because I knew that somewhere this push will happen, this exam can be postponed, and I was this having in my mind that definitely, probably I was guessing August, but now even to my uh, expectation, it was not fulfilled. It got to October. Now you see कि had I taken all the classes by going through that particular plan that initially we had, so क्या होता, फिर आप लोग रो रहे होते कि अभी ये कवर नहीं होगा, ये कैसे करना है, वो कैसे करना है. करेक्ट. नाउ यू हैव गॉट अ वेरी गुड चांस. ठीक है, अ वेरी गुड चांस, and you must utilize this. Okay, so today I'll be discussing one plan that I have made for you guys. Apart from that, as I was saying, 7 sessions has happened, right? Now 8th session I will take in the end of June. ठीक है. Then 9th session I will take mid July, for example 15th. 10th end of July, 11th mid of August, 12th end of August. ठीक है, this is our timeline. Now 1 2 3 4 5 sessions we have. In 5 sessions I will focus on last 6 months का current affair till August. ठीक है, mostly the previous current affairs are done, very effectively. Even in the handouts things are covered qualitatively. ठीक है, so now your burden is also already released that I will be anyway taking this up. So आप लोगों को ज़्यादा सोचना नहीं है. ठीक है, your sheer focus should be on consolidation. You have a lot to consolidate, you have a lot to revise, right? When I'm saying consolidation, it means that whatever you have done till now, try to have a strong hold on that. Stronghold. This is very important. And be rest assured that in the handouts and in my lectures, the upcoming one particularly, I will be taking care of almost all the important stuffs that will be important for your exam, that is going to happen in upcoming months. So don't worry on that. Whatever is done till now, okay, try to consolidate that very sincerely. This is very important. Hardly you'll get 4-5 questions. For example, let us assume कि you get 4-5 questions from last 6 months and more questions from past months, right? Then what can you do? And even if, let us say 50% chance hai, so this is also an assumption, right? So anyway I am going to cover it. You just have to follow what I am teaching you or what I am giving you. That's it. You don't have to put extra effort in running behind compilations and this and that. That you have to avoid, because this time, if you think that these 3 months are actually blessing in disguise, ठीक है, for all sincere aspirants. अब सिंसियर एस्पिरेंट है कौन? ठीक है, आई टेल यू. देखो इसको, तो ये जो है ये एक सिंसियर एस्पिरेंट है. मतलब इट मीन्स दैट दिस पर्टिकुलर कैटेगरी ऑफ पीपल, they are always ready for the exam, in the sense irrespective of exam postpone हो रहा है, prepone हो रहा है, they'll be prepared. So they are so sincere that any change doesn't bother them. ठीक है, they'll take it as a challenge, they'll keep preparing on the same momentum. ठीक है, this is one category. So just try to relate with yourself. So this category too, ठीक है, I don't know whether you guys know this man or not. Most of you must be knowing. So this is how he speaks in Hindi. मैं जाएगा एग्ज़ाम देके आ जाएगा. मतलब क्या है इसका? It doesn't matter like whether एग्ज़ाम आज है, कल है, परसों है, day after tomorrow or tomorrow, right? Or after 1 month or 2 months. It's not bothering this guy. Like he will be just going and sitting for the exam. So preparation कितना हुआ कितना नहीं हुआ, it's not bothering him. ठीक है, तो यू मस्ट बी हैविंग फ्रेंड्स. तो इस तरह के कुछ दोस्त होंगे, राइट? डेफिनेटली जिनको उतना ज़्यादा फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता है. इवन हाफ प्रिपेयर्ड दे विल गो एंड सिट एंड एंजॉय. सो उनके लिए इवन दिस डिस्कशन इज़ यूजलेस कि करंट अफेयर कहाँ से कहाँ तक पढ़ना है. ठीक है, इफ़ दे विल बी एबल टू डू इट, दे विल डू इट हैप्पीली, दे वोंट क्राई. ठीक है, इट वोंट बॉदर देम. देन द थर्ड कैटेगरी, that world is over, right? This type of people or aspirant, they're always in the sad state of affair. ठीक है, 31 मई को एग्ज़ाम हो रहा होगा तो 1 महीना पहले अभी तो कुछ नहीं हो रहा है. I have forgotten everything, all the preparation gone into this day and all that. So these kind of people, if you are try to get away, ठीक है, and even don't be around such people, they are very depressing in nature, ठीक है. Now coming to the planning part, ठीक है, we'll discuss. Yeah. See, there are few things that I will explain it here. See, if you divide from today the number of days, right? Practically, you get 15 days per subject. Correct? 15 days per subject. Now, what you have to do is, let us say, see, this is my uh, general planning. You can just keep changing it as per your liking or whatever subject you are preparing. So this is for consolidation part. So let us assume that you are preparing for mains also. Like some of you might be, might have taken up essay or ethics, or for that matter your optional. So it doesn't matter. What you have to do is you divide your day. Okay, so depending on your level of preparation of mains and prelims, you can divide. For example, if people are good with mains and not good with prelims, I suggest you divide two portions to prelims and one portion to mains. ठीक है. And this mains has to be carried till 1 month or 1.5 month, maximum. ठीक है, 1 or 1.5 month from now. Okay. Now I was talking about consolidation. Let us say you want to consolidate environment. Fine. So you divide the topics of environment in a broad level in which UPSC usually asks questions. When I am saying national, international initiatives, bodies and schemes, it means that everything around this that you have studied till now, you have made notes on, you have taken test series or your current affair notes, ठीक है, you have to consolidate these things for 3 days. ठीक है, consolidate करो. रिविजिट, कंसोलिडेशन का मतलब है रिविजिट करो, उसको रिवाइज करो, एक जगह कर लो. राइट, पुट एवरीथिंग एट वन प्लेस एंड रिवाइज इट. 3 days. Suppose 15th June, I have just written down the date. 15 June, 16 June, 17 June. So these topics should be done for 3 days as part of your consolidation from everything that you have done till now. From your own note of static, from current affair to test series in which these parts were covered. ठीक है. Now, third day, what you do, you make a super 30 topic. Means suppose you boil down to 100 such key concepts and learnings. So with your intuition level, right, try to come up with 30 such things that you think are more important. ठीक है, and keep it aside और उस पर ज़्यादा फोकस करो. Definitely other things also you have to focus, but this is just to filter out things based on your intuition level. वो समझ में आता है after this much of study. Definitely this is not a problem. So I just want you to come up with 30 most important topics that you feel is important, because this is how you revise in the very 11th hour before the exam. You cannot cover everything. Correct? Now the same you have to follow with respect to other topics. Suppose animal, plant, species, right? Here you can add some more topics. I just took it in general sense. Similarly, protected areas, 3 days. Climate change related, emerging trends per UPSC is asking a lot of questions these days. Similarly, other topics like, for example, science and tech if I have taken, so 2 days for this, 2 days for energy and security, IT, computers, biotechnology. Are you getting my point? The whole point is, by this explanation you must be clear that this has been divided in terms of days with respect to subjects, right? So 15 days per subject, then divide it with respect to topics, consolidate from your notes, from test series, from current affair notes, whatever you have prepared till now. And this has to be done along with one portion given to mains. Now if you want to give it for your optional, very good. If you want to give it for ethics, very good. Anything can be done, right? Similarly, like I have made for like all subject, not only current affairs, right? So this you can fit in. For example, somebody is reading history now, so you just take history from here and put it at the initial, days, in the initial days. ठीक है, provided you do this. Now what do I mean by this UPSC prelim style brainstorming quiz? This I'll be showing you guys. ठीक है. So let us talk about this first. So now, going by that, by 15th September, your every, all the consolidation will be done, and still you will be having 15 days. Now, these Super 30, Super 30, these 15 days you will do revision and consolidation of these Super 30 that you have made from all this consolidation, right? So now it will make sense to you, correct? So I hope that this broad level planning is making sense to you. All I want from you guys is to consolidate things from whatever you have learned till now. Okay? And even in the upcoming months the addition will be from current affairs side, but this process has to be there. In the end or in the last days before the exam, you are forget about opening and revising from 500 pages or 1000 of pages. Impossible. It will be just waste of time. You'll be more panicked, and in that you will just waste your time. So this Super 30 thing will help you. And even from now, see, if you don't have a proper planning, nothing is going to work out, first of all. So this I have taken pain to design this, just to make sure that this makes sense to some of the sincere aspirants who are listening to my videos. Definitely it will help. Just try to do it. You will see the difference of consolidating things, and then definitely if you are sincerely preparing, jotting down to Super 30, or for that matter 50 such concepts, whatever is there. I just took 30 is a good number, right? And then try to see, okay, how much of filtration can you do as a sincere aspirant. If you're not able to filter out, then there is something lacking, right? You think that everything is important, which cannot be the case, correct? So this is all I wanted to give you. Now see, when you study, sorry, okay, yeah, when you study, what happens? You are just reading your notes or any handout, right? And then you give test, and in test what happens, in UPSC style prelims का जो format होता है, for example, if the question is, okay, this particular term was in news, so option A, B, C, D, it is related to, or this is one way. Then there are statements related, right? So if you have done a very sincere study, right, what happens? Either you know the answer or you arrive at the answer. Okay. But what if your preparation is not of that level? Then what happens? Then you go on gut feeling. You think that, okay, A and 3 both seems correct, but there is one option which says only one is also correct, and you are now confused between only 1 and 1 and 3 both, right? And most of the times, if such type of dilemma is there for more than 20 or 30 questions, definitely you cannot leave those questions. You have to attempt anyway. So I have one strategy to overcome this also, but that is little demanding. What is that? I have always been telling that always remember the context in which you prepare, right? Because not every time you will get to eliminate Correct. Elimination is a technical thing, right? For example, statement 1, 2 and 3, right? So if you are damn sure that this statement is wrong, and there are A, B, C, D, and A, B, C, D carries 3, statement number 3, then this is the answer. Correct. Despite the fact that you have no idea about 1 and 2 statement. Fine. But this is very rare, right? You don't get more than 2 3 questions. Maximum 5 questions will be on this line. Okay. So this you have to understand. Elimination technically is this. Otherwise, what happens? You are taking a guess. Okay. You are taking a guess. If for example यहाँ पे 3 नहीं होता, यहाँ पे क्या होता 1 and 2, और यहाँ पे होता 1 and only 1 for example, then because now you will have to choose, and since you don't know कि हाँ ये दोनों में से you are not sure, right? But even if you are not sure here and you are sure in one statement, and the options are set in such a manner that in the 3 options third statement is there, then technically you are arriving at the right answer without knowing the answer actually. So this is technical elimination, and as I said, this kind of questions are very less in number. Otherwise there are always dilemmas with respect to 2 options, right? So that is why I always prefer to remember the context in which you prepare, right? And this also depends on number of times or number of revisions you make, right? How much familiar you are with the term or concept. Correct. So if you have done 2 revisions, and if you have done 10 revisions, so कॉमन सेंस है कि जिस बंदे ने 10 बार वो चीज़ पढ़ी होगी, डेफिनेटली उसका रिकलेक्शन ज़्यादा होगा, राइट, विद रिस्पेक्ट टू दिस टू. फाइन. So I want you guys, see, when I was taking classes, when the classes were running in Delhi, in the PEP classes, after 6 months of current affair classes, I took one surprise test. So I just wanted you guys to see this test and try to relate to what I wanted to tell you guys. Okay, just look at it. So this particular test is not on the lines of UPSC, obviously. This is for brainstorming, or the thing that I was telling a few minutes back, that consolidation and revision, right? When you eliminate technically, that's, I don't call it elimination, but when you eliminate based on your familiarity of concept, that is actual elimination. And to strengthen your familiarity of the concept, you have to prepare in a very unconventional manner, right? Not in the manner in which UPSC asks questions. For example, if you guys have read about India's annual population growth rate for the last 10 years, right? So I am asking that draw the suited graph. So it means that exactly what is this trend. Correct? You will never forget if you would have drawn this while revising, rather than mugging it up, because there will be lot of trends, lot of increasing and decreasing trends. How will you remember? Correct? When I am saying mention the top 5 agriculture export commodities of India and decreasing order of their share, means you should know this, because there is no option. You have to mention which all agriculture products I am talking about, and in what trend. Okay? So if you prepare like this, definitely it will be there in your mind for a longer time. Correct? Let us say you must be knowing lithium triangle, right? So if you would have located this कि lithium triangle इधर है, always you'll remember, you will never forget. City of Kunduz, right? City of Kunduz in Afghanistan, I guess. So likewise Kalimantan province किधर होगा? Obviously बोर्नियो आइलैंड में, इंडोनेशिया में. करेक्ट. बाद में के पीछे का कंटेक्स्ट क्या है? इथियोपिया एरिट्री कॉन्फ्लिक्ट. करेक्ट. सो you have to actually remember the context and be very very familiar with it. That's all I wanted to tell. So there in one other way, for example, land degradation neutrality concept emerged from. So it is like, fastest finger first wala concept. You see this term and you should know the answer. You see draw toolbox was officially launched during which COP? You must be knowing COP 14. You should never be confused कि अरे COP 13 में तो नहीं हुआ था. Correct. This is one way. Then yeah, if you see the keyword like this, right, then in examination hall what happens? You are speculating कि यार अच्छा ये options दिया हुआ है A B C D, I'll get it. But if you remember like this, write the context because of which this particular keyword or term was in news, then you will first remember, oh, I read Republic of Palau recently because of this, and then accordingly you can extract other content that you would have prepared, right? So those content will start hitting your mind at that point of time, and that will help you eliminate. Correct. Similarly, this one word answer. So you can actually, if you are preparing group, definitely this exercise will be helpful. Probably see if not in this session, because I was very tightly packed. 12 sessions में बहुत सारा content cover करना था, so I couldn't take up this. But definitely in my next planned current affair classes, I'm planning one for 2021, a very extensive one, not like this, but a very detailed one and very in-depth course. So in that I'll be using a lot of innovative technique and aspects of preparation to make you guys remember things more, consolidate things more, can interconnect things more, right? That when you sit for the exam, these concepts should start flowing to your mind, and you see the option and you get to the right answer right away. So that level of preparation is actually required. Okay. So this was one thing. Now coming to question solving, I was also getting a lot of mails and calls with respect to how many tests we have to actually solve. Okay. So I'll tell you one thing. There was one meme. Have you guys seen this? I think most of you would have seen this. So it's like 10,000 questions कर लिया क्या? These are aspirants. They are saying no, we have done more, 20,000 कर लिया. Now he is saying नहीं करना था. It means that you shouldn't be falling for questions like a lot of questions makes no sense. For example, if you do 10,000 questions for that matter, and you're not able to consolidate, ठीक है, 10,000 क्वेश्चन में तो बहुत सारे इंटरकनेक्टेड कॉन्सेप्ट्स भी होंगे, राइट? हाउ मेनी, सपोज लेट अस से इन वन क्वेश्चन 2-3 एसोसिएटेड कॉन्सेप्ट्स है, तो इसको मल्टीप्लाई भी कर दो तुम उससे. दिस इज नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चन एंड दीज आर द इंटरकनेक्टेड कॉन्सेप्ट्स. इफ 2 and 3, लेट अस से, so if 3, it's going to 30,000, 2 going to 20,000, it will always be more. My point is, it's better to solve lesser question and consolidate your learnings than solving more and more questions and in the end no learning, right? Or less consolidation for that matter. So try to understand this fact that question solving is good, but it should not be too much, right? Anything that is overdone is dangerous, correct? So don't fall for that. First focus on consolidating your learnings, what all you have done till now. There are handouts provided, these sessions are there, previous year questions, as always I have been emphasizing here. You have to focus, you have to make correlations, right? So likewise, you consolidate first. If you understand, okay, the themes under which UPSC is asking questions, and then the plan that I had shown you, right? So in that super 30 concepts writing wala मैंने बोला है करने को. So if you realize that okay, these are the themes in which UPSC is asking question or may ask question, then you can fit those themes here, and through the consolidation part of your notes, tests and whatnot. ठीक है. So don't panic first of all. If you'll panic, what will happen? You'll lose time. That timetable that I had given, it starts your target from 15th June only, means today only, right? So next 3 days you have to consolidate something, then again you have to consolidate something, then again you have to consolidate something, and you will be occupied till your D-Day, correct? So try to focus. Focus is very important. Don't waste time. There are people who plan today, right, कि tomorrow से ये करना है, right? Then tomorrow never comes. Then क्या होता है? फिर उनका डे आफ्टर टुमारो को टुडे बना के प्लान करते हैं वो, राइट? देन टुमारो के लिए प्लान करते हैं, देन अगेन टुमारो नेवर कम्स. दिस कीप्स ऑन हैपनिंग. सो दे स्टार्ट फॉर एग्जाम्पल कि 3 months का प्लान बनाया, ओके, देन वन डे दे आर in fact left with 2 months. So again they'll make plan for 1 month. Then क्या होगा? लास्ट 10 days में क्या ही कर लेंगे? कुछ नहीं कर सकते. So if your attitude is like this, very bad. You shouldn't waste your time, right? As I said in the initial or few minutes before that, this is a blessing in disguise also, right? First thing first, you should never compete with anybody else. That is naturally going to happen. You don't know who is preparing like what. ठीक है. First compete with your own self. ठीक है. Compete with your laziness, compete with your lack of focus. These are things to fight with. These are the real things with which you should fight first, right? It's not a battle or a war कि हाँ आप लोग वहाँ पे गए हो और एक दूसरे को गोली मारना है. It's not like that, right? Mental strength की बात है, and you actually compete with the mental strength, with attitude, right? All these things. So first, you cannot directly compete with an external being on this front unless you yourself have mastered this, correct? Am I making sense? So अपने attitude से लड़ो, अपने mental strength को strong करो, right? Then fight with your laziness, fight with your क्या बोलते हैं उसको लेजीनेस हो गया, एटीट्यूड हो गया, मेंटल स्ट्रेंथ हो गया, और लैक लस्टरस अप्रोच. ठीक है. दैट इज़ वाई प्लानिंग इज इम्पॉर्टेंट. दैट इज़ वाई consolidation is important. So all these things are very important. So if you focus on planning, consolidation, and then fighting with your laziness, lackluster approach, mental strength and all that, definitely you'll succeed. ठीक है. So I hope that this video will make sense to most of you, those who are sincerely preparing. and you will actually realize the importance of consolidation. ठीक है. So again I am repeating that session number 8 end of this month I'll take. Then 12th session will happen in August. ठीक है. In between I'll be coming up with certain value addition like this particular video. I'll try my best, but don't worry about the coverage part from my side. Okay, you have to worry more about your follow up, that whether you are able to do it or not. That should worry you more than okay sir will be able to cover or not. I will definitely be able to, and I was not obliged to, but I am doing it for you guys, right? And I knew that this is going to happen. That is why I was going slow, and good that it happened. And I never wanted to again start a new initiative and charge for it. I didn't want you guys to be left in between, so that is why I actually gave up that idea. So I wanted to continue with this, let it go, let it end on a very high note. I want everybody to after appearing for prelims, everybody should be very very happy कि हाँ कुछ इस बार मज़ा आया है. ठीक है. And I pray that same feeling will be there. ठीक है. So if anything is there, just let me know. Email ID you guys know. If you guys want to talk, you can mail me first. Definitely I'll talk to you guys. Don't shy away. ठीक है. I get lot of emails, but those are very regular ones. They have been emailing since the first session, right? So new emails, new students who are like, there are thousands of students, but obviously not everybody will mail. But I want, don't keep things to yourself. This is all I want. You have to you need someone to actually uh, lessen your burden, or you need someone with whom you can share things, right? So don't keep it to yourself. If it is with respect to preparation, I can be of any help. Definitely I will be very happy to do that. ठीक है. So चलो, see you very soon. And before that, you actually have to give the this particular planning a thought, the consolidation part that I spoke about, then super 30 concept. I would be really happy to receive mails on what you are doing every third day as the plan I have made, right? So I'll be really happy. I have no problem looking at what you guys are doing. If you are eager to share, I'm very happy to reply to those emails also. Okay, thank you so much.